Hey guys, it's 6:30 in the morning and I'm very excited because we are going to be mailing out our AOS packet today. But before I do that, I'm going to share with you how I arrange them. So you'll basically see three different packets here. This is my packet. This is Mikhail's packet. And this is our Affidavit of Support. All right. We'll go through each of them. Let's begin with my packet. So I use a black clip to bind them all together. And then my 2x2 passport size photo, white background, neutral face. And then I wrote my name and my alien number at the back of the photo using a black pen because pencil just won't work. I don't know, maybe because of the material of the photo paper. So just a tip, if you are going to be using a black pen, write it the night before. Write your name and alien number the night before so it gives the ink time to dry. Otherwise, it's going to smudge, right? And then check payable to U.S. Department of Homeland Security amounting to $12.25, right? Don't forget to include the form, application, and biometric service for the name of the applicant. Right, and then don't forget to sign the check. All right. And then next is, of course, the cover letter. Right? Cover letters are not required. It just helps, right, the immigration officer to kind of know what's inside, and it's for a quick reference for them as well. Right? So let's look at the arrangement. After the cover letter is your Form G1145 or the e-notification. Next is the duly accomplished Form I-485. Do not forget to sign your form. Otherwise, they might reject it or send it back to you. And then the I-797 Notice of Approval or your Notice of Action 2. Certified true copy of marriage certificate. Some say they just sent a copy or included a photocopy of their marriage certificate, but me and Wesley decided to just send out a certified true copy just to be sure. And then our wedding photos, just 3 of them. You can add as many as you want, but the recommendation is just send just a few, but bring more during the interview. And then photocopy of birth certificate, photocopy of passport biographic page, photocopy of the K1 visa page, photocopy of Form I-94, which is your travel document, arrival departure document or form, and then photocopy of Form DS3025. This is the vaccination report from the St. Luke's Extension Clinic medical examination that you had. Next is Mikhail's packet. So I did not use a cover letter for his packet because the cover letter that I showed you earlier covers all the 3 of the packets, right? So same thing, black clip to bind them together, 2x2 photo with name written at the back, so he doesn't have an alien number, and then check payable to U.S. Department of Homeland Security amounting to $750. All right, and then let's see what's inside. Of course, Form G1145, Form I-485 signed by the parent if the child is a minor. photocopy of I-797 or your notice of action 2, photocopy of the birth certificate, photocopy of passport biographic page, photocopy of the K2 visa page, photocopy of Form I-94 or your arrival departure document, photocopy of the Form DS-3025 or vaccination report from St. Luke's, photocopy of student information sheet. I got this from Mikhail's school, just so I could show the officer that Mikhail is enrolled, and photocopy of NVC letter, which is the National Visa Center letter. It's a letter or an email that has your Manila case number and that your application has been sent to the U.S. Embassy in the Philippines. Photocopy of eligibility letter. This is the letter that U.S. Embassy sends to the fiancé, or mails to the fiancé rather, telling them that they are now eligible to schedule their interview and medical exam. And then last but not the least, photocopy of the original Affidavit of Support. Finally, the Affidavit of Support packet. So same thing, black clip to bind them all together. So just a heads up, ours is a special case because Wesley need to undergo an operation because of his condition. So he was on sick leave for like, I think 5 or 6 months. So we have a thicker, right, Affidavit of Support packet because we had to show, or we have to show proof of what happened, right, in our situation or case. So, of course, the accomplished Form I-864, do not forget to sign your forms. They will send it back to you, right? Additional information supporting documents. So this is just like additional information of his workman's comp, like the payments he got, and then the schedule of the calculation of his current individual income. So that's going to be the income from Form 1040 plus the income he got, or the payments he got from the workers' comp. We had to add both of them to show what his real income is or was for 2018. All right. So of course, medical records of the condition, and then records that he had to undergo a surgery. All right. And then employment letter, recent 6 months pay stubs, 2018 tax transcript, 2017 tax transcript, 2016 tax transcript, 2018 W-2 photocopy, 2017 W-2 photocopy, 2016 W-2 photocopy. Oh, by the way, the recent 6 months pay stubs are just photocopies, right? So let me just move it here. All right, and then photocopy of the federal income tax return for 2018, 2017, and then 2016. And then photocopy of passport biographic page, and then photocopy of birth certificate. All right, that's it. So just put the packets in an envelope like this, and then don't forget to label each packet, and you're good to go. Good luck. I would also want to share with you how I arrange our Form I-765 or Employment Authorization Application Packet that we filed simultaneously with our AOS or Green Card application. You guys know the drill. So 2x2 photos with name and alien number at the back for the principal applicant. And then 2x2 photo with the name of the derivative applicant at the back of the photo. Put them in a Ziploc bag to protect them. And of course, the cover letter. Alright, so I'm not going to show you the details of the documents in the form that we have inside, but I'm going to show you how I arranged them. Alright, so for the principal applicant, Form G1145, the e-notification. Duly accomplished Form I-765, do not forget to sign your form. Copy of passport biographic page. Copy of K1 visa page. Copy of Form I-94 or your arrival departure travel document. Copy of marriage certificate. I just photocopied our marriage certificate for this form. Copy of Notice of Action 2 or your I-797 approval notice. And then of course the 2x2 photos. And then for my K2, Form G1145. Alright, duly accomplished and signed Form I-765, of course. The parent will sign the form on behalf of the minor. Copy of passport biographic page. Copy of K2 visa page. Copy of Form I-94 or your arrival departure travel document. Copy of Notice of Action 2. And then the 2x2 passport, right? Reminder to make sure that the ink is dry before you put the photos in the Ziploc because the ink will smudge. And that is not good, all right? Do not forget to sign the cover letter. Okay. And then I use this yellow envelope for our packet, and then I just put a label. I'm going to be mailing this together with the green card or adjustment of status application. Hey there, so I'm going to show you how I arrange our travel document / advance parole packet. So we are filing this simultaneously with our AOS or green card, right? So I'm not going to show you the details or the exact forms and the documents because of important information in there, but I'm going to show you how I arrange them, right? So you know the drill, 2x2 photos, passport size. Do not forget to write your name and alien number at the back of the photo. All right, do not forget to write the name of the K2 or derivative applicant at the back of the photo. And then a tip, allow the ink to dry before you put them in a Ziploc because the ink will smudge. Okay, and then this is how I arrange our packet. First is the Form G1145, which is the e-notification. Duly accomplished Form I-131. Do not forget to sign your form. Copy of passport biographic page. Copy of K1 visa page. Copy of Form I-94. Copy of marriage certificate. Copy of I-797 approval notice or your notice of action 2. Right? And then of course the 2x2 passport size photo. That's for the principal applicant. Now let's go to the K2. Form G1145. Duly accomplished Form I-131. Alright, if your K2 is a minor, the parent will sign the form. Copy of passport biographic page. Copy of K2 visa page. Copy of Form I-94. And then copy of your Notice of Action 2. Of course, a 2x2 photo. Alright, do not forget to sign your cover letter. So I use a yellow envelope like this and label it as such. And we're good to go. Let's go to the post office and mail this out. Good luck.